guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a flip through today of my everyday carry. I've got two here, and there's a reason for that I will explain in a bit. Essentially, I did the same setup in two planners in two sizes, and I'll explain why later. But if you're interested in seeing this video and a flip through of both the pocket and the personal, then please keep watching. Okay, so here's the deal. In October, I set up my personal rings. This is a Moterm in Lychee Black, and I set it up to use it for October. So I did the dividers, I added tabs, I really took the time and effort to perfect it as best I could. And it worked out so well for me that I decided I wanted to try and do the exact same setup in a pocket planner and see if I could make any size work. I've used a pocket planner before. This is the first time that a personal has ever worked for me. And essentially I'm trying to figure out which size I want to be in. So I don't know if I want to pick one size and just have that be my size and like really lean into it, or if I want to have all the different sizes. I enjoy having different planners. So if I were to, you know, be able to just swap out and like one day I feel like pocket, jump into a pocket, jump into a personal, jump into an A6. I literally have all the sizes. So I don't know yet where I'm landing. I will say, I haven't touched this all month, but when I was kind of looking through it before I started filming, I was really falling in love with it again. So I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't know, maybe I'm really a personal rings kind of person, and you know, it just seems so strange to me, so I'm not willing to admit it yet, but we'll see. So let's start with this one, since this is the one I set up and that I perfected. And this is almost a duplicate for it, but it's not, it doesn't quite have everything yet. But I'll share that in a second. So a quick overview of this planner. This is a Moterm Personal. It's the original Moterm Personal. They have a bunch of different versions, and I think the newer ones have a stiffener inside. So mine is nice and floppy, which I love, and the newer ones have like a stiffener in there. It came with silver rings, and I swapped them out for rose gold, which I didn't love at first, but it has since grown on me. And what else? I have an unboxing of this and two other planners in a different video that if I'm able to figure out how to link it, I will link it so you can see it if you want it. Otherwise, let's get to the flip. So I don't have anything in that zipper, nothing in this pocket, just a couple decorative items back here. This is Fox and Pip, Fox and Pip. This back here, oh, I stuck it on with washi tape. This is a cloth and paper, like a little credit card that came in a sub box. And I just have it fastened on there with an ollie clip. Some papers, a picture of my daughter, some vellum, and I did try to decorate this a little bit for Halloween. This just has some extra paper in there, some notes. This is vellum from a digital dash box. Paper is from the Honeybee shop. I have no idea where this bow is from or this little die cut, but I love it. So I put a little Target dollar spot pocket on it and just stuck it in there. So these planners do come with a fly leaf, and I just have a few items tucked in here, not really functional, purely decorative. And then on this side, I've got vellum from the Honeybee shop, this digital from Penelope and Friends, and then as I said, or maybe I didn't say, I can't remember now, but these are my dividers that I made. So I picked the font that I thought was kind of spooky-ish and went with it, but then it turned out that I just really love this font, so I think I would use this. no matter the time of year, not just for Halloween. Here I just have some sticky notes from Cloth and Paper. This is a paper pad that I got from Michael's in like the dollar section, and I just cut it down to size and stuck it in here as my inbox running to-do list. Next section is dates. This is from a digital dash box. This is a freebie from Wonderful Plans or Wonderful Prints. This is a freebie from Annie Plans printables. I haven't used it, but I like the idea of having one and using one, so likely we'll continue to have this next year, and I just have to figure out what I want to put on here. I might mark both my days off and my husband's days off so that we can figure out, you know, what our plans are. Not that I want to travel or anything right now. Next up, I have habit trackers from Cloth and Paper. I'm not good at tracking anything, but I'd like to get better, so I stick them in here in the hopes that I'll actually want to track it. This is a monthly dashboard from Cloth and Paper. This little doll is from Jada in The Matrix, and I can't remember her name or her character's name right now, but this is from Exquisite Soul. This is a divider or a dashboard, a hello dashboard from 29 Plans. These are all from transparent page flags and round sticky note from Cloth and Paper. These calendar dashboards are from Annie Plans printables. And then I just had this Cloth and Paper sub box. Monthly, it's like the month of October, so it gives you the month and then the weeks. So as you can see, some days I like to plan decoratively. Other days I just do pen to paper. It just depends what I need to get done. And this I did minimal decoration, but I think I switched at this point. Halfway through the month, I had switched to my pocket. I also have these month on one page. Then I've got this little, what is this, a dashboard, like a secretarial pocket from the Foxy Fix that I just keep some transparent dots. This little card is from Cloth and Paper. It says work in progress. And then I just have some additional like little stickers in here, and I put a little of that same honeybee shop paper in there just to decorate a little bit. This is the back side of my B6TN, I think it was a Planner Press vellum cover or vellum dashboard. And I'm not in the B6TN size right now, so I cut it down so that I could reuse it and make use of it. I think it's really pretty. Even when Halloween's over and I take out all this Halloween decor, this will stay. And I just put a little tab. So I fold over my tabs so that they're a little bit more sturdy. I fix it with a little bit of tape runner, and then I put my, I use the, what's it called? Label maker to be able to write in that this is now my daily section. Again, Exquisite Soul. I don't know why I keep saying that. Honeybee Shop. These are dailies that I made for myself. I was using them pretty frequently for a while. I'm going to try out some different dailies and see if I like those, but over here in the pocket, I think. Habit trackers from Cloth and Paper. And then we get into my noted section. Sticky notes in case I just need to jot some stuff down. This is a vellum or a printable from Carrots and Olives. Some note paper from Cloth and Paper. This is a dashboard that I made myself, one of those little window dashboards. I thought they were so cool, but I just didn't want to spend the money on it, so I devoted some time one night to trying to perfect it. And it's not perfect, but it does the job. Very cute. And this is another digital dashboard from Planner Press. This is from Cloth and Paper, just where I write down what I need to order for Melaleuca. Then we have a grocery guide from Peanuts Planner Co. Another one of those pockets from clear dashboard pockets from Foxy Fix, and I just stuck some extra post-it notes in there. It's really more decorative than anything. This is my binge section, so whether it's movies, books, or TV shows, I just have a running list of all that stuff that I want to watch. Exquisite Soul again, Honeybee Shop, cloth and paper. I feel like there's a running theme. And then we get into my money section. So the money section is basically all my bills, payments, etc., etc. I am not going to show it. But what we have here, so a bill section, expenses, investments, wish list. And the investment section is like how much money are we saving every month? How much money are we investing in stocks versus precious metals versus, cryptocurrencies, whatever the case is. So I keep track of that there. Wish list, obviously just stuff that we want to buy. Expenses, I'm trying to track and get better at not spending so much money. So that's what goes there. And then we get into goals. And so this is a quote little card from Cloth and Paper. I used washi from the Coffee Monsters Co. to adhere it to my dashboard so that I could move it if I wanted to. Not my dashboard, my divider. And then this little circle sticky notes is from Cloth and Paper, so I can just write something down and then add it to the section if needed. More sticky notes. This is the front of that dashboard I showed you before. And again, I cut it down so that the Own It kind of showed up where I wanted it to be. I have that layered on top of the Cloth and Paper. This is the 5 for their 5-year anniversary. And in my mind, I was like, oh, this can also be like a 5-year, long-term goals, long-term plans, that sort of thing. So that's why I put it in this section. I think it looks really cute layered there. These colors match this perfectly. I love it. Another one of the cards from Cloth and Paper. This, I took down the Dave Ramsey baby steps and I just put them in here for reference so that we could follow, or just to remind myself, like, what step are we on? What is it that we're doing? Where do we want to be? We've already done 1. We're working on 2. We've got 4 already done and then some. Kind of working on 3 at the same time as 2. Like, when we're not doing it like exactly how it's supposed to be done, but we're doing what works for us. And then just some bigger goals. And this is a dashboard from Cloth and Paper that I love. It came in the sub box and it's so nice. I ended up rebuying it, repurchasing it to put in my A6 and I just love it. So this section here, so we're still in my goals section, but this is a subsection within there that's love/list. So I don't know if you guys know the show Love It or List It, but that was the thought here, was that I wanted to track stuff about the house. So do we love our house? If we love our house, and what do we want to do here to, like, renovation wise, to be able to stay here and love it even more and enjoy it? Or do we want to list it, and what is it going to take to list it and buy a new house? So that's pretty much what I track in here. Our wish list, I mean, I know I have a wish list section back there, but this is more like a house, like our dream house. What does it look like? What does it have? What are the amenities, etc.? In this section, I also apparently have my debt payoff. I don't think it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be up in the money section, but that's fine. Last year we have family. I put in this iconic dashboard from Cloth and Paper. I'm pretty sure this was the one that came for my personal wide, when I was in a personal wide and I had a home planner. But I cut it down because I'm not really using that anymore. I may have decided that personal wide just isn't going to work for me. It's a little bit too big, but I also still really love it, so I'm not 100% on that. Still trying to decide. I also feel like maybe I just haven't found the right planner. But back here is family stuff. So I have a section for Mackenzie, lunch ideas, appointments, car maintenance, recipes. So this is just the paper that came with the planner. And I think they said they're actually not going to ship their planners, the Moterms, with any of the papers anymore. But because it came with it, I just wanted to use it instead of like wasting it, or, I had already paid for it, so it just made sense. So I just dress it up with a little washi and hide what was at the top and then put a heading and then just use it for whatever I want to use it. So recipes, meal prep, so that's pretty much that. My last section, well, second to last section here is my gifts, and I just jot down for anybody in our family that we're likely to buy gifts, ideas throughout the year. It's blank right now because I just set this up for October, but that's what this is.
So sorry guys, I had to do this really weird editing here because there was information that I couldn't have, but this is my emergency section, that's all.
And then here is a password section, just for our common, I guess, passwords that we need access to. So I like this idea of keeping it kind of covered up, and I got this idea from Posh Plans. This is paper from the Honeybee shop. It just kind of ends it in not vellum, acetate from the Honeybee shop, and then just a page lifter at the back. And then back here, I just have some of these cards from Cloth and Paper, and then I just keep other cards that we need, like our health cards, and then some decorative items, a few tabs, nothing crazy back there. Nothing in that back pocket. And back here, I have a lottery ticket that I need to check, and stickers, like leftover stickers. So usually when I plan in my personal or my pocket or anything smaller than my memory planner, I'll keep whatever leftovers I have, and then that's what I'll use to plan. So it actually fits quite nicely. These ones are from Sticker Bloom, but it fits quite nicely in the back there. So that is that planner, and I love it. It's a fantastic planner. These Moterm planners made me love the personal size. I've tried it previously and it just hasn't worked out for me, but this planner is fantastic. I have it in the pink and the gray as well. I love it. I recommend. And then in this pocket, this is an older pocket that I have. It's a Pell Studio in the goat skin leather. It's got the scallop spine, and it's obviously in black, and it's got an elastic closure as opposed to a clasp. So I do wish it had like the strap, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to do a full walkthrough of this. I just wanted to show how similar it is to what I set up over there. So like a few things, like I just have some decor bits in here, something I printed off the internet and just stuck in here. Anything I could find, because I wasn't going to use this originally, but after I set it up, I kind of fell in love with it, so I started using it. Like this is super old Planner Society paper. This is from the Planner LP, no, the Planner NP. Again, I'll figure out what it is and then put it in the description bar. So same dividers. The only difference is, so this planner, sorry, I should explain, came with 30mm rings. It was way too big. 30mm rings is way too huge for me. This, I swapped it out for 25mm rings. Now, the 25mm rings work really well. I was going to try and find it, but I don't know where they are right now. So with the 25mm rings and with the sizing of this, because it was meant to be a chunky planner, I'm actually able to do Pocket Plus inserts. And the Pocket Plus inserts, if you haven't tried them, you have to try them. They are hugely different from just pocket size. So this is a pocket size. And I know it doesn't look like a huge difference, but if you look at the grid across, like on the outside of this, you get so, like, to me, it's a ton extra space that you can use for writing, and it's just fantastic. Anyways, so it mirrors the same setup. Inbox first, running to-do list. I use that same paper from Michael's and just cut it down to size. Then I have dates. I've got the same year at a glance. I put these transparent sticky notes that I just got from Cloth and Paper on here and stuck a cute little create with pen. I think she's called a Tinta. Put that on there. So yeah, calendar, year at a glance from Wonderful Prints. She does it in like all the sizes. So I basically downloaded them in all the sizes. I made these monthly inserts so that I could just, you know, obviously just have a month at a glance. And then I've got my weeklies, so week on 2 pages that I just kind of whipped together. And yeah, the only thing that I'm missing on here is a daily. I would like to have some kind of daily. This is a divider from Fox and Pip. It's made like an acrylic one. And then I recently did this where I took old sticker paper, like what I showed you in the back of this planner, cut it down to size, and then found my most used stickers and then stuck them in here. This has been a game changer in terms of being able to like plan or have cute stickers in my plans on the fly. I'm often laying in bed and need to plan, or maybe I'm downstairs and I'm not with all my planner stuff, and so having this here has been really great. And then I've got these, I don't know who these are from, unfortunately, but next section is noted. So this I didn't have in my other section, but this I have the Pocket Plus. So the Pocket Plus dimensions are 3.5 by 5, and I think normally Pocket is like 3.25 by 4.75, so this is taller and wider. This is my watering plants tracker. So last time I watered plants was on the 17th. We are due to do it again soon, I would think. And then just some other notes that I haven't quite sorted yet. So that's what I mean. Like my noted section isn't exactly the same, but it's similar. I've got the same TV watch list. It probably has different stuff on it. Books to read. This is just decorative. Coffee Monsters Co. Cloth and paper. Coffee Monsters Co. Cloth and paper. Printable from, or a freebie from Any Plans Printables. That, again, don't really know how I'm using, but it'll come in handy for next year. I mean, even though it says 2020, you can use this for any time. Just, you know, cover that up with some decor. Next up is my money section. I've got this super old Buddy Plans vellum and the same stuff. So investments, wish list, gifts. I can't remember what I'm going to put there, but I'll figure it out. That should be expenses, investments, wish list. Then we got our family section. This is another section where I haven't totally mirrored what I had before, but I've got some trackers from Peanuts Planner Co., some appointments, car maintenance that I need to fill in, recipes, and then the gifts section, same as before. Then I have a section, this is also family. I don't actually know why this is here like this, but I made this dashboard with my daughter on it, and I think it's so cute, so I just like to put it in all my planners, or all my pocket planners anyways. Bucket list, not that we can do a whole lot right now. And then just passwords again. And then on this particular fly leaf, I actually decorated it, put a few sticky notes. Planner NP. Man, I don't know why I can never remember what her shop is called, but Simply Gilded, and I'll link it below. And then just a few extras here, nothing crazy. This is a washi card that I had just lying around, never use it. I put a pen holder, stuck it onto the top, and then I just stick it in this back pocket, and it's like the perfect size, perfect height. It works out really well. I've got this ruler that came with, I think, a Filofax agenda. I've got tabs, this little page marker that says Kenzie on it, and that's it. And there's no big back pocket or anything. It's just got these 2 pockets in the front and 2 pockets in the back. And this pen, oh, so look, my decor just fell off. I just have this on with washi tape because obviously I don't want to ruin the leather. And the pen is from Cloth and Paper, and I don't remember where these little goodies are from. But yeah, it's just to show you that, you know, I pretty much did the same setup. I like the setup. I like the tabs. When I did this, I never felt so organized. Having all my dividers, all my tabs, knowing exactly where all my information is, was definitely a game changer. So that's what's happening. I'm working on finishing setting up this one, and then, you know, ideally would love to decide, you know, what size is my preferred size, or, you know what, just embrace them both and keep it going, right? All right, guys, that is everything. This was a longer video than I had intended, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, If you have any requests, put them in the comments below. But do subscribe, and that way you'll be able to see my content. I actually planned out some content, so I've got some good stuff coming for you for basically the rest of this year. I've got it planned out. And I do that planning in an A6 agenda. But this was my everyday carry video for you guys. I hope you liked it. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.